The Yak Gotti video, said he needs to say something. But before I do, let Doug tell y'all something.
So I have some thoughts. There's leaked video floating around the internet that is old stuff. I think it was leaked a bit ago, but it has strangely resurfaced. Funny timing about that, right? What are the odds that it would resurface the weekend before the jury is about to get the case? Who has an interest in that video leaking around so that the jury could see it? Well, you know, whoever's leaking it and whatever clickbait trolls are reposting it, I don't care, because there's nothing in that video that damages my client. There's nothing in that video that damages Shannon. And if folks think that that's the case, that it does do them some damage, they don't know this case. The only thing that leaked video does is demonstrate the desperation of those that leaked it and the degree of clickbait desperation for those folks that reposted it. Good luck to you guys.
All right, so the thoughts on the Yak Gotti interrogation video. One, 1090 Jake had already dropped that 2 years ago. So what are we talking about exactly with this Yak Gotti stuff? When y'all say snitch, right? Snitch got to get somebody convicted, got to get them wrapped up. But they ain't had no OGs over there, so y'all got to look at this in a different type of light. Cuz took them charges and took them straight to the feds, took his lick, realized he did some lame stuff, and eventually just doubled back on it and took his lick like a man. Now, in the beginning, the whole entire interrogation video, very bad look. Ain't nobody, I don't think anybody would disagree with that. But the fact of the matter, when it boils down to it, is what did you actually do? And am I making an excuse for Yak Gotti? Not in the slightest. But what I will say is this. Yeah, he did some lame stuff, but he also doubled back and took his lick. So would y'all do that? No. Majority of y'all to be like, hey, you know what? I'm snitching. It is what it is. I live with the consequences. And I think that's one of the things, and I ain't talked to nobody about this. I don't want to talk to nobody about this. I don't want anybody to have their own spin on it that I would put out there. No. What I'm saying to you guys is this. There comes a point in time where you're going to have to man up. Once again, if he was from LA, he would have got DP'd for that. Would have punched on him, for sure. So I don't know if YSL is a gang, if they did any of that. I don't want to know. I don't know how they operate over there. But what I will say is this. That video in particular, that interrogation in particular, was thrown out. You guys who are new to the trial, the academics, the whomevers, the whatever, I don't even think Wack even watched a bit of this trial, because what I've seen from him speaking on this stuff, he knows nothing. So I hate to sound like I'm from somewhere I'm not, because I'm definitely not from Georgia. But what I can tell y'all is this. The streets of Atlanta already seen that video. Already. And we already had that interrogation video out there. So the question then becomes, why is it out there? Closing arguments start tomorrow. Y'all don't think that ain't look a little weird? That ain't look a little peculiar? Y'all don't think that's real eyeball behavior that this video just resurfaced and now it's going viral? Because the person who put it out, Wack, you said it was gonna. You didn't even know. So, you didn't fire your person, and now you trying to run it like you doing something big and bad. Wack, let me help you out, bro. You're not. Your effect on the whole entire East Coast Standard Time Zone and the South is very minimal. You'll get some good talking points, but at the end of the day, this ain't it. If you thought this was going to damage the man, it's not. Nobody's going to care about this in a couple of days. Nobody's going to care about it in the long run. He's going to go out, get out, make his music, make his money, And if anything, it's going to help his career. Because what y'all didn't put out was, y'all didn't put out the paperwork where he took his lick. Y'all didn't put out the paperwork where he sat it down in the feds. So if you tell the truth, tell the whole truth. The whole truth is it was lame. It's not a good look. He shouldn't have been there. But also what y'all don't know is he said from jump, I need my lawyer. They left him out. I mean, they left with him out and they came back. What did they come back with? Food. So it's all a tactic. And if you look at what they were doing, they were leading it. So, is it lame? Yeah. I think even Yak, I think his family would say, yeah, that's lame, boy. You know better. But at the end of the day, how many of y'all gonna go back and fix your mistake? So that's really my thoughts on it, is that Cuz went in there and fixed that mistake that he did because he know he was wrong. I ain't gonna trip on it. But yeah, he definitely got to get paws and feet put on him. But other than that, nah. The stuff that y'all doing, y'all acting like he sat in that courtroom on the other side and just did all of that other stuff. I'm fairly certain, though I don't know, and I don't know if I'll ask Doug this, but I don't know if that man was offered the plea deal to get up off of there. We don't know if he was offered a plea deal for him to turn around and say YSL is a gang. See, when these youngers go in there and do something stupid and get a chance to fix it, y'all got to acknowledge that too. Don't just put out the bag, put out the whole thing and then let the people decide. So, what should you take away from this video? He did some lame stuff. He fixed it. But not only did he fix it, he's still up there holding it solid and holding it down, because at the end of the day, you had other people place him in a vehicle to say that he did stuff and all them cats is doing just fine. And that's what's going to end up happening right now. Yak Gotti going to be fine. Court will be the mall. Everybody will be there. They'll show up. And people are going to be better for it. But the only part I don't like about this whole stuff coming out is y'all didn't tell the part where he went in there and basically took his lick like a man and took the charges, and now he gone. So, y'all want my thoughts on that? That's my thoughts on that. I'm sorry I wasn't able to record this in the way that I'm supposed to record this, but I just wrapped up doing a podcast. I just realized we didn't drop a video, and then there was a couple of people in my inbox saying, what you think about the Yak video? What you think about the Yak video? Well, on the Seti Nash Clips channel, already had put a video out on it about a year ago. But other than that, shoot. As long as you come back and you take your lick, I'm not really tripping on it. Yeah, where I'm from, you're going to get punched on for that. But you also did some honorable stuff. You went to try to ride out for your homie, and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. And now, you know, they know now. If y'all don't know, get yourself your lawyer. Don't go sit in that interrogation room. Sit your ass down. Shut up. Don't talk. Don't say nothing.